Hey guys, so a couple things I forgot to mention. First of all, this is going to be in this tutorial, we're just going to be creating a local network to run tests on Bitcoin or to mess around with Bitcoin. So if you're familiar with Ethereum, this is going to be like Ganesh or Hard Hat. So you're gonna need to install Polar. And I'm going to leave that description down. I'm going to leave that link down in the description. I'm also going to leave the GitHub link in the description. So enjoy the rest of the tutorial. Hey, what's up everyone? Coming at you with another Bitcoin tutorial. Today I want to talk about how you can create like a nice setup. So you don't always want to mess with testnet, right? Sometimes it's easier just to have a local Bitcoin network and experiment with that. You can have more coins, you can try different situations and not really worry about losing any testnet coins or anything, which are getting harder to come by. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to probably want to set up our dependencies. So for this to connect to testnet, we're going to need Electrum, and then to connect to our local Bitcoin network, we're going to use Bitcoin Core RPC, and then so we'll need like JSONs representing these, and then we'll use Bitcoin Rust for that. So let's get started. Right, and you might be wondering why aren't we using the latest versions? Well, the latest versions, they actually have conflicts with one another. So these are the versions currently that don't have conflicts. Now in the future, when you're trying this, that might not be the case, and there actually might be a newer version. So if I were you, I'd recommend trying the latest version. If not, you might need to pull back a couple versions. So next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to build this. Now that our cargo build is complete, let's add these files. So we're going to need to know the RPC host. So we're going to use this right here, and we're going to use the username, the password, and you can click on this to get some documentation on how to actually interact with the RPC calls that you can actually do. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, you won't have this, so you'll have to create a network, and I recommend starting off with 2 Bitcoin nodes, just so you can see the interaction between one another. Cool. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you'll also want to install Polar. So you'll go to their website, and then you can just download this. They have it for Mac, Windows, Linux, so any operating system you have, you should be able to run it. Okay, now that we have that down, let's try to connect to it. now let's make a call to the Electrum client just to make sure we can create a connection with Electrum, and this is going to allow us to connect to testnet. Cool. Now we're going to print the block count, and for the Electrum, we'll print the relay fee. So right now, you could get the block count for Electrum, but it would just require a little bit more work, and I just want to prove a connection. I just want to prove that I can connect to the Electrum client and that I can connect to our local Bitcoin network. Let's run this and see what we get. So if you run it on our local network, we should get 334 blocks for our block count. And there's an error. Oh, oops. And indeed, we have 334 blocks, and the Electrum fee right now, the relay fee is that 0.0001 Bitcoin. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe.